Hello everybody, Minstrel here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on getting our catalyst production rolling, and so that is done. Everything's hooked up for that, so we are now making our hybrid catalyst that we are going to need for our other processes here. And I started working on setting up the next process to make gold, which uses bobmonium, rubite, and sapphirite. And I thought I had the sapphirite ready to go, and then I started looking at this and going, wait a minute, that's not sapphirite, that's stereotype. And yeah, I made a mistake, and I grabbed the wrong stuff. So I had to quickly set up a mine to gather sapphirite, got that designed, laid out, and it has been built. Added a loading bay to load the sapphirite, added a loading bay to unload the sapphirite, and so that's all set up. I went ahead and added in the belts, got everything set up with the silo, so that's good to go. And as I was saying, it's not a bad idea to have the stereotype over here as well, because in case I do decide that I want to start manufacturing some ore that needs stereotype, it's here and it's ready to go. So, you know, a slight mistake, but ultimately it's fine. So, we just need to get that sapphirite loaded in here. We have the ore crushers ready to go. But there is one more thing that I need to do before we get to this. And I will show you. Okay, so this is crushed. Let's go with bobmonium. Let's go with rubite. Let's go with sapphirite. There we go. And this is going to be crushed sapphirite. Make sure that's all set up before I get it up and running. And I got to make sure that I do that at each stage, I don't have the problem that I had before, which is getting all kinds of stuff mixed up on the belts. Okay. I was noticing a problem here because we are feeding the silicone into the system to make the iron. And I was looking at that going, we're not really using the silicone as fast as we can, and things are not running as fast as they should be. And I'll show you what I mean when we get over there, because we have a problem we need to fix. And so while we're waiting for the sapphirite to prime into that system, we will go fix this problem. I forgot what I want to do with that, if anything. Okay, so this is the problem. We are not draining the used coolant away from the coolant system fast enough. And let's try and figure out why that's not running fast enough. Okay, so you are packed full. Now, that's injecting clean coolant as needed. Okay, so this used coolant tank is not full. So the issue is not here. This is running fast enough. So the issue is with the cooling system. So where is the problem? Purified water is not backed up. This is running at maximum speed. That's running at maximum speed. That's running at maximum speed. That pipe isn't clogged. That pipe isn't clogged. That pipe is. Okay. So the issue then is we just don't have enough cooling towers set up to handle the spent. So we need to cool this stuff down and push it into here. Okay. That I think we can do. Do I have this in a blueprint? I don't remember. Yes. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 coolant systems. Okay. Now that's gonna need a pump. Alright, so this is the hot coolant, right? This is the 300 Celsius hot coolant system. Being fed into all of that. Okay. We need water. Plain water to help cool this down. So, where is my plain water coming from? This tank. And that is getting plain water. Uh-huh. All the way. All the way here. I mean, we should have capacity. But this is not full. Alright, well let's put this under load and let's see what it does. How much do the groundwater pumps produce? 60 per second. I'm going to make a big old line of these. Because why not? looks like I have not... Oh, that can't work. What do these look like? Ah, I see. Okay. Then yeah, we do need that, 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 that. And there, that's the steam output. Across the board. Alright, so you can get power there. So we have steam. Alright, the steam needs to be condensed into purified water. Which should be this process, right? Yep. How do I spread it out that much? Don't know. Why don't I do that? Because it doesn't care what temperature the steam is, right? I don't think it cares what temperature the steam is. It just is what 175 degree steam. We don't know. Oh, we need water up here. Okay. Okay. Not an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. This means we need to make a manifold. For distribution. Oh, that won't work. And we'll just do that. There we go. We're filling up. Okay. All right. We're also going to need a manifold. Or steam, because the steam should all be the same temps. 125, 150, 175. Ah, they do all need to be different. I see. Okay. So we don't want a manifold. Just do it this way. Right, and so they're going to all make purified water. The purified water needs to get routed into here. Bit of a convoluted way to get it, but that won't work. Okay, so that should push more into that system. Okay. So that's all being handled. That's all being handled. So now we have... coolant. Used coolant that is now down to temp, and it needs to get filtered. So used coolant. There we go. That's running. The steam is being handled. Even though it's not. That's getting away. That's not. We're just gonna put some clarifiers in. One, two, three, four, five. And hopefully this will give us the capacity we need. Alright, there. It's getting away from there. It's getting away from there. It's getting away from there. Alright. We're getting the purified water away from the system. Just getting the steam away from that system. Alright. That's good, which means we should be getting rid of the used coolant, which means that hopefully used coolant, yep, we are getting the used coolant away from our casting machines. Very good. I'm getting it away from the casting machines. Alright, we are producing it sufficiently. Alright. We basically more than doubled the capacity of our coolant processing system. So that's good. Now, actually one thing we need to check is, are these guys getting the coolant? No. No, they are not. Okay. These are ceramic filters, right? Okay. Are you running into any kind of issue feeding filters into this? No. No, we're having no issues there. All right. Okay. Then we're gonna make these filtration unit 3s. These are filtration unit 3s. All right, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, and a 4th over there. Yeah, it's not exactly the best, but it'll make it a little bit simpler, I think. That's gonna hook to that. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna schedule this for upgrade. That's not gonna work. Okay. We're gonna need you there, and we're gonna need another one over there. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's actually get rid of that. We're still short 2. Well, I mean, that's not filling up. But we're going to make sure we have the capacity. We're going to absolutely make sure we have the capacity. There we go. Hook that in. The next batch of those out. This coolant is full up. That might be a slight issue. Probably means that the pipe itself is overloaded. Okay. Because we should be putting less back into the system than we are consuming by taking it out, right? So actually... what is that supposed to be connected to? Oh, that was supposed to be connected to this. Is there an issue getting the coolant through there? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, then we don't need that. We're gonna hook you up like that. Hook you up like that. And it should mean that now the clean coolant shouldn't be getting clogged. And that should be running into here. Does that just mean we're not using the coolant? That shouldn't be the case. Well, I mean, if we're full up on clean coolant, that's fine. Because we have plenty of space to store the used coolant. Okay. Because then we're actually going to process through all of that. Alright. It should be okay. It should be fine. Right, because it was going to take a little bit of time for this to drain out. Right. Because again, as I said, we get less clean coolant back than we consumed to make the spent coolant. That's what this is for. Yeah, we should be all right. Okay. So now let's take a look at how this is doing. All right, we have some ore. That's good. And the mine is running. Very good. That's full up. Okay. So, with that, we'll go ahead and stop here. So that issue should be resolved. We'll stop here, and then we'll get back to this project. Just one other thing to check. Alright, yeah, looks like we are good on silicone. Means we are good on iron. It is the titanium bearings that is the problem. It's alright. Alright, but we'll go ahead and stop here for now. And we'll get back to work on this when we come back. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.